So Jimmy Kimmel, you know, he's a big draw. He's got a lot of celebrities, musicians, and last night, President Barack Obama. Because why not, right?
That's typical, right?
That's what Jimmy Kimmel can do. And so not only was President Obama a guest, he took part in reading mean tweets about himself. Check it out.
Is there any way we could fly Obama to some golf course halfway around the world and just leave him there? Well, RW is surfer girl. I think that's a great idea. A 30 rack of Coors Light is $23 now at Sunstop. Thanks, Obama.
At least he's a very good sport about it.
I gotta check out all of these because these videos are always hilarious.
The mean tweets are always so funny. So I always love seeing those. Jimmy Kimmel every weeknight at 11:35 right here on WTXL. Other entertainment news this morning. Huge entertainment news this morning. Disney is not letting it go. They have announced a sequel to the hugely popular Frozen. It's going to be called Frozen 2, at least for now. Currently in development. Now, a release date has not yet been set, but characters from the highest grossing animated film of all time, they also appear in the short Frozen Fever. If you can't wait, you know, too much longer for the sequel, that you can catch in theaters before Cinderella, which does open today. So you can kind of get your Disney fix.
Expectations are huge.
I can't even imagine.
It's going to be hard to surpass Frozen.
And Kristen Bell, of course, who does the voice of Anna, already tweeted a picture of her laying on a bag of ice, saying that it was her dreams to do another Frozen. So
dreams really do come true.
Should be interesting. You know, it took you know, years to get a Finding Nemo sequel, and here we are already with Frozen. Other huge news from Disney. The Force is going to be with us for a few more years. They announced release dates for 2 new movies in the Star Wars franchise. The standalone film Rogue One is going to star Oscar nominee Felicity Jones. That's set to premiere December 2016. And then Star Wars Episode 8 is slated for May 2017. Fans, of course, still waiting on Episode 7, The Force Awakens, going to be in theaters the end of this year.
So we have a trilogy and then this extra movie. I wasn't even aware of that extra movie. So that's 4 Star Wars movies coming out.
Yeah, the standalone. So there you go.
Wow.
So Disney, it was funny if you were on Twitter in the afternoon, Disney announced the Star Wars. So every tweet, everything on Facebook was Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. And then they announced Frozen. And then it was Frozen, Frozen, Frozen. So kind of interesting. If you're a TV fan, if you want to step away from the movies. Jeopardy fans can breathe a sigh of relief. Longtime host Alex Trebek not going anywhere. Despite hints that he was ready to retire, Sony Pictures announced that Trebek has renewed his contract through the 2017-2018 season. According to the Hollywood Reporter, the 74-year-old takes home $10 million a year.
I mean, I knew he was older, but 74, wow.
74 and $10 million. Two numbers I'm very surprised about. So interesting stuff here. I don't think anyone can imagine Jeopardy without Alex Trebek.
That's right.
He is, you know, he's the face of it. It's like Pat Sajak on
Bob
Wheel of Fortune.
Although
you know, they've had Drew Carey there for a little bit.
Yeah, Carey's doing a good job there.
So. I mean, it's one of those things. We'll get used to it. You thought of Regis when you thought of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Now with syndication, they've been through like 10 different hosts. So
I think now it's Terry Crews.
Yeah, and Meredith Year did it for a little bit. Everyone just kind of takes their turn. So interesting to see what will happen after the 2018 season. A couple years away. He'll be a couple years older. He'll be pushing 80 by that point. So interesting stuff.